How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks for joining me tonight on another edition of Monday Night Slot Car Live, where we go live with the community. Rich, thanks for joining me tonight, brother. I absolutely appreciate it. Rich is one of my members, and I want to thank you, Rich. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Because Rich is a member, he will automatically be entered into the draw for one of the 4 GT40s. Tonight, of course, we'll be talking with Gale Raceway. The mayor will be joining us. Absolutely fantastic. What a guy. Fantastic guy. Just he's the kind of guy that everybody should know. He's absolutely fantastic person to talk to. He's got a really nice racetrack going on. He's going to show us it tonight. So, yeah, it's great. Mark, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Adam, thank you very much. Scott's in the house. Thank you, Scott's House of HO Racing. I appreciate it. Thanks, Scott. Absolutely fantastic, guys. We're going to have a good night tonight. I want to thank you guys all for being here. Thank you very much. This is amazing. Every week we just get better and better and bigger and bigger. Hey, there's Ship. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. How's everybody enjoying their holiday day off? I thank you for sharing some of your holiday time with me. I absolutely appreciate that. It's a holiday here in Canada too, as well. Hey, Don, thanks for joining us. If you guys haven't seen the new AFX releases, make sure you check out Scott's House of HO Racing. He's now just released the new cars. They look pretty darn good. I can see them in my stable. Hey, Alex, thanks for joining us. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you very much. Future slot car aficionado. Hey, Rick, thanks for joining us, brother. Right on. This is the son that was racing around on his brand new quad. Is this the son? Yeah, you bet, Scott. Absolutely for sure, brother. No problems whatsoever. Mike, thanks for joining us. The dude's in the house. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, the dude. So while we're waiting on Gale Forest Raceway, I just want to remind everybody I'm doing a member drive from now until the end of next week. And everybody who's a member now or becomes a member at any level will be entered to win one of the Ford GT40s. Brand new, just not in the package. And I'll be giving away 4 of them. The Queen, thanks for joining us. Donald Masson, thank you very much for joining us, my friend. I absolutely appreciate it. Donald's another one of my members. He's been with me since the very first day I was able to have members, and I want to thank you, Donald. Of course, Donald will be entered to win one of those 4 GT40s. Oh, Sweet Jane, thank you very much. Awesome. Right on. I was wondering, Thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. Awesome. Oh, Sean Hurley. Sorry, bro. I missed you there. Sean Hurley, also another one of my members. Thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate that. Yeah. Putting the makeup on him. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys, if you'd like to join us tonight after the show, um, Gale Force Raceway has his Discord, and we'll be getting together for some chit chat uh, at the same level. All right. So, without further ado, let's get Gale Force Raceway and the mayor. Let's get him in the room. Here we go, guys. Hey, hey.
What's up, buddy?
Awesome. Everybody, Gale Force Raceway, meet the mayor.
What's up, everybody? Good evening.
So, you have this awesome track behind you. Tell us, what is your story to HO Glory?
So, how I got started. So I am indeed the mayor. Sweet Jane is on with us. You can see the banner in the back. My slot car journey started. I was probably 5 years old, believe it or not. I had an Uncle Brian, a couple years older than me, and I was only playing with Hot Wheels and Matchbox, sending his silver Rolls Royce down the hill. And I realized I was the only one outside playing with the Rolls Royce. I said, "What's going on?" I went in the house, and they were playing with slot cars. I thought, what it would be cool to drive my own Hot Wheels. So it started with that. That probably Christmas, who knows? My parents picked me up a figure eight set, real simple, and probably wore the shoes right off that darn thing.
Oh, yeah. Crazy, eh?
Clearly. And we thought figure eight, I mean, that was just the thing. Figure eight, oh my God, over the hill and down and using the guardrails to go just a little bit faster. And we thought we thought we were number one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Little bit older, I guess around maybe 8 or 9 years old. TCR came out. Remember those? Where they're going to
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And all the kids in the neighborhood got them. All the kids I grew up with, and we quickly learned that we could spray paint the bottom of our track. This way, we can go home with the track we came with and make one big track. So we used to put it on my neighbor's deck in the backyard.
Yeah.
Where do you, I mean, as a kid, it's 50, 60 feet long in one straightaway, although it was probably more like 20, 10, 15, who knows, right? But it was always fun, always had them, and we still play. I'm still in touch with those guys. They crack up when they see my videos, which I think is real cool, right?
Awesome.
So, yeah, a little bit older, then we got into the A and the G plus. I think that's what really got me.
Yeah.
Jackie Stewart, I mean, face of racing. I mean, my God, right?
Right.
Jackie Stewart, AJ Foyt, still my favorite to this day. To this day, AJ Foyt, Richard Petty on there, just like the AFX banner, right?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, picked up those with the spongy tires and the flex track, which wore out, and I don't know how fast. We just destroyed it.
Oh my gosh, I loved that for a while. Hey?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Matter of fact, it was sitting right about where we are right now. Come to
Nice.
think of it, as this is my childhood home. So yeah, that's how it got started. Then I got out of the hobby for a while. I was married for a stint, and then my son was born, and my little guy was just getting in a slot car. So I went out and picked him up one of the Mario Brothers. It might have been a 143 set, but the 132 cars just about fit. So we got a Mario Brothers set, and he was playing with that. And I kind of got rebitten by the bug. Like, this is kind of fun. So I bought like another couple cars, and built a little bit bigger track, and got addicted all over again. I started meeting some friends down in Scotch Plains. So shout out to Nostalgia Hobby of Scotch Plains, New Jersey. So raced with those guys a couple of times. A lot of fun. Still in touch with a lot of those guys. They all go to the Parsippany Slot Car Show.
Oh yeah.
So then I really went nuts, and I made my own forum when forums were a big deal.
Yeah.
I went from 0 to 13,000 members in like 2 years. It was crazy We had
Yeah.
members from all over the world. I didn't, I knew slot cars were big overseas, and I knew they had bigger scales, but over there, that's like our baseball and apple pie. They love their cars and their racing. I had no idea how big some of their tracks are, and the clubs are everywhere. I had no idea. So a lot of those guys joined up,
Right.
and then I sold the thing to a guy who was going to make it even bigger. And I just kind of wanted to take a step back. Unfortunately, that's when the divorce happened. But we're still great friends. So that's different story. But so then I kind of forgot for a little while, and then here in the basement we had a little bit of a flood. If you ever wanted to see 1978, it was still here.
Yeah.
Orange carpet, which I know you can't see because it's now gone.
So
Bar
good,
stool,
hey?
brass lights, sectional chairs and couches. It was rough. We only used it for storage. It was kind of scary to a lot of people. They thought it was haunted. But a flood, yeah, we had a little flood, just like 2 inches of water. But hey, 2 inches could be 2 feet. Once you get a flood, it's bad.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and it's not normal for this area. We just had a very freak storm, and it hit the sump pump, and the check valve went off, so the water wouldn't come in. And when the pump did go off, it couldn't go out. So
Oh.
yeah, so the water just piled up. So a whole bunch of friends came over. Big E, Ernie, our friend, came over, and Sweet Jane, and my friend Gerald and his son Judd, and we gutted it. We tore up all the rugs ourselves. What a day! And we gutted the basement, and running right in the corner over there is a black wrought iron table, and sitting on top of it was an unused T-Jet set, and it was dry.
Oh,
And Ernie said,
nice.
"Hey, I had one of those." I said, "Oh, yeah?" He goes, "Yeah, I should get my set." Well, he did. He brought it. I cleaned it. We got some cars running. And I said, "You know what? Let's go to town." And Sweet Jane was more than supportive, maybe too supportive. This became expensive. This became expensive in a heartbeat. But
Almost
yeah, here
sounds
we
like
are.
your slot car arc.
Yeah, right? And we started with a little 2 lane on the little table. And then we built our own plywood tables, learned framing. We taught each other.
Yeah.
Again, YouTube, another slot car guy, Johnny's Hobby, I think it is. They were building tables, and
Oh, yeah.
I thank them for that. So maybe another shout out. And it just keeps going. This is what we're doing. So now we've got two 4x8s, or basically a 4x16. Solid, sturdy, and level. Something I would never put in my repertoire for carpentry. So,
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
and yeah, that's it. I mean, we banners. We got a couple of shirts every once in a while. We had friends over today, turning laps, and yes, I lost my track record today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they did it to me again.
Mm.
They did it to me
Looks
again.
like you're gonna be busy, brother.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Make sure you record it or it won't be believed.
I know. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. Hey guys, I'm just seeing the chat now. So hello to everybody. Hi, Scott. I see you guys. Hi, sweet Jane. Hello, my sweetheart. Yeah, King Richard the Quick. Indeed, he was the king. He is the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. I mean, we just, every couple of years I might hop out, but I always wanted to get back in. And this by far is the biggest thing we've done. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about being older and coming back into the hobby now. Now we just build exactly what we want
Yeah,
as
100%.
opposed to what we could afford to buy or build, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it throwaway money like everyone else does, but it's
No,
certainly
no.
money I can spare at the moment.
Right. But you
Yeah,
have a name.
absolutely.
I mean, it's not as if it's going to waste, not by any means, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
Pure
that's a bit.
enjoyment. I mean, you could be doing other things like going to rock concerts and stuff, paying hundreds of dollars for tickets. Sure,
Yeah,
you got good memories, but you got a ton of memories sitting in your basement,
yeah,
you know?
absolutely,
Yeah, absolutely
absolutely.
fantastic.
I love
Oh,
it.
there's Steve from Stockpile
Hey,
Hobbies.
stockpiles there. So hello to Steve and Enzo. Love those guys. And with Dan, by the way, guys, and let me give a shout out to these guys, even though they're sitting right in front of me. Scott's house, one of the first channels I spotted. Dan's stockpile, I think, was the first video I, just decided to go on YouTube for.
Yeah,
And with all the lights that they had going around the track, I said, "How cool is that?" Like, as kids, we used to put Christmas lights around the table. We thought that was cool, but he had it on the track. I mean, that stuff is mind-boggling.
yeah. I think
There's
that
so
was his
many cool
Viper
things.
chassis one when it was going in a full loop.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. And the hobby now, it's big again. I mean, there's new companies out there who's making slicks and all that stuff. Even today, before this event, Sweet Jane and I were at a friend of ours' pool and started talking to a guy there. And within 10 minutes, he handed me his 1980 something AJ's Wild sticker. I mean, let's go way back to slot cars, right?
Yeah,
He handed it to me.
exactly.
He goes, "Here, you got to have this." And now, guess what? He's got my number and he's got an invite. So now he wants to come. It's
Yeah,
just
no kidding,
amazing to
eh?
relive the childhood and bring it back. And why not? Why not? We could be doing
Um,
a lot worse things, believe me.
yeah, no kidding, eh?
Yeah.
Ryburn, thanks for joining us. Slot Car League of Champions. For those who don't know him, make sure you check him out. Please go subscribe. Subscribe to Rich's Slot Car Room if you guys got a second. And of course, everyone knows Scott's House of HO Racing. Make sure you go see him. Absolutely make sure you go see Gale Force Raceway. Why the hell are you here?
Yeah.
And am I forgetting anybody? Oh yeah, Stockpile Hobbies. Make sure you go by and see Steve and Enzo for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got the story.
Yeah.
Brought us up to the glory.
Uh-huh. Yeah, here comes
Let's
the
see
joke.
the glory, buddy.
I was gonna say, here comes the jokes. So I know they're all gonna bust you. Hold on, I gotta take it out of the thing here.
All right, let's see the
I'm
track.
gonna
All
I'll flip
right.
the camera to make my life a little easier so I don't trip. All right, here we go. So there it is.
Oh
The
man.
Raceway.
So this is the 4x16, correct?
Correct. I'm gonna give you a better shot first, and then we'll go through a little bit of it. But
Oh
yeah, this is
man,
it
that's
right here.
amazing.
Yeah, I'll give you a better shot. Kind of do
Oh,
that. There you go.
great job.
Yeah. I wanted every single curve available. So they and everything but the U-turn. What do they call that one? The chicane, not the chicane. I gotta think.
No, but that one's garbage. It's too tight.
Yeah, it's too tight. Even the sixes are a bit much for some of my cars, but I do have them. Yes, yes, Mark. Mark Slot Car Garage is dying to see my pink lane right there, baby. All of you guys love my pink lane. Who are you kidding? Listen, that's how you keep your ladies involved, guys. Go look at my video today. I did a quick video, and the ladies were sitting right over there at the table. They were right here. I'm surprised they didn't grab controllers. They usually do, but I think the boys were getting a little carried away. And
Nice.
unfortunately, I'm going to bring you to the board. Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh yeah. He got me good too. A full 10th. Ugh.
Someone got snuffed.
Yep, yep. And I said, he did over 700 laps today. 700, just fooling around and tinkering, and I don't think I did 50 because
Oh wow.
I'm more interested in entertaining and seeing everybody in the Barbie
Oh
lanes.
yeah,
Hey,
for
listen,
sure, man. Yeah.
Barbie is trending, guys. Don't make fun of Barbie.
And plus, when other people are there, you're like the guy who's got to keep it all running too, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'd rather keep people entertained.
That's
That's
right.
why I'm the mayor. That's why I'm the mayor. But yeah, dude, just some banners and some artwork. I've got local racetrack info all over the place. My little guy here, he is actually playing with that track when he got his first Parma controller. He can
Oh,
hold that one a lot better.
nice.
Yeah, 4.5. He's
Nice.
22 now, that gorilla. Yeah, he is. But there you
So,
go, guy.
Slot Car League of Champions is asking, what kind of power source are you using?
Oh, let's get over there. Let's get over there. So we did upgrade. It only goes to 20 volts. Actually, you can overcrank to about almost 22. But there you go. Just an MG. I picked this up from M&M Hobbies, another New Jersey native.
Oh yeah.
Picked this up at a slot car show at Parsippany. Brought it home, and it's all wired underneath now. I'd love to show you the wiring, but you've all seen spaghetti before.
Yeah,
So, But yeah,
no
that's it.
kidding, eh?
Yeah, we run race coordinator. Oh, it's all plugged in and never powered it on. Okay.
Oh, race coordinator. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're running that here with a TV, with a full TV, and I put some of the track tape on it to make it look a little cooler, and it does.
Ah yeah.
It does. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's everything, guys. We did a little McDonald's for my sweet Jane. She has her drive-through. You can even see it right there. It says "Just pull up, Jane," because they know her order, and that is genuinely her truck, a little silver Ford Escape with pink logos. Hence the pink, fellas. I'm telling you, keep them involved. I'm not big on the whole, hopper lane or they make it all official and all that. I didn't care. I was happy to get the right markers that would show up, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly right.
Yeah, yeah, totally. So, like I said, a couple of die casts mixed in to make it look a little more fun.
Yeah, absolutely,
Uh,
man.
Picked up our cop car, taken right over there behind the wall. Yeah,
Nice.
that's Gale Force. We've done, electrical work, and here we flip the camera back here. We've done electrical work. I thank my friend Andy for always coming. I appreciate that guy completely. Being real careful not to shut off this video here. Forgive me. There we
And you're gone.
go.
Uh, Mike Clayton, thanks for joining us. Mr. Robert Fish, thank you very much for showing up. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ryburn. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Thanks, Sweet Jane, too, guys. Believe me, she did everything I did. Everything I did. She did, holding all the stuff still, getting the tables done. We did painting, we did stickers, everything. Every time I turn around, she's got something new for me, which is just awesome. She's so good to me. I don't know how I got so lucky. Let's be honest. I don't know how I got so lucky. But yeah,
Yeah,
there it
sometimes
is.
that's the draw, brother.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So that
Yeah.
was for you, Mark. Yeah,
So,
pink lane.
what's your preference in? Maybe tell us a little bit about what's in your stable there.
So the stable right behind me, right now there's a lot of extractions. So a lot of Auto World stuff because it was cheap to obtain. Hobby Lobby's not too far away. I drive up and down the great state of New Jersey for work, so I get to go to different Hobby Lobbies for lunch hour. Lunch hour. And
Lunch hour,
I get
yeah.
to see what's out there. So once in a while, I'll pick a few up, and I got a nice little collection. I'd like a little stronger magnets, so I thank Mark for pointing me in the right direction to get the right magnets. I didn't put them in yet, but I'm ready. So got a lot of those. The two fastest cars are our two Vipers. I got V specs again, thanks to Mark's Garage. Wanted to see what they could do, and I'll tell you, they are robust. I was worried that they're too fast, they're not strong, they're too sensitive. Man, we beat the tar out of these things. When
Yeah.
I tell you they fly off the track, it's like they're on a trampoline. They're hitting the bar, the wall, the French drain, the heater. They're fine. Yeah, the Lexan's a little flimsy, but otherwise, it's
Well,
good.
I
They're
think
good.
that's because the Viper is so incredibly tight.
Yeah,
Like the chassis is tight, so I think when it bangs off something, it doesn't have the same effect as a loose chassis, like an extraction, where it's going to start jamming parts, and I think
right.
that's what forces them to fly off most of the time.
Yeah. So I'm seeing questions go by. So let me touch on it. It is indeed a 4x16. We've got a 68-foot running length. They're relatively close, but blue lane and red lane are definitely the advantage there. Green lane and pink lane kind of have those 6-inch curves down the other end, two of them. So I'm thinking about maybe a quick rearrange to equalize the lanes a little bit. I mean, the track record is almost exclusively on the blue lane at this moment,
Right.
you know? So, but yeah, we'll do it. But yeah, about 68 feet according to the Tracker 2000 software that I use from the, oh gosh, I wish I could remember the poor fella's name. I want to say Gregory. I think it was his software and amazing stuff. I still had the license. And let me tell you, when I got back in this hobby, I went through about 5 different computers and about 10 hard drives in order to find that license, but I found it.
Oh yeah, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You know it's on one of them, eh?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. The funny too is I had TrackMate installed too for a little while. Matter of fact, when I had my forum, I actually started to build a routed track. We had a
Oh wow.
16 by 16 tables, 4 of them. You have the Mustang on the banner, man. Of course I do. Of course I do. It is right behind me, and it's even got the Auto World orange tires.
Oh,
Kind of funky, but it runs pretty good. These tires aren't bad. They're not perfect. They pick up dirt real fast. But they're not that sticky, which is ironic. But they do cling a little better than the factory ones. So yeah, you bet I do. Parnelli Jones, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I got a bunch of them. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite series, SCCA Trans Am, without doubt. And Auto World did a nice job with them. All the bodies seem to be just nice. But I'm swapping out chassis a little at a time. Right now, they're all the OS3s, TFXs with no magnets. little
Right.
squirrely. I was doing them today, and well, you just lean and tired of the outside lane. It's coming off, so I got to worry about. Got to look into borders now, make it a little more fun. But they were drifted on the other turns. They were pretty cool.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So right now that's it. I don't have a preference really. I love my AFXs. I love my Tycos. Not too many Tycos. I noticed some of mine are a little on the wider side. My Porsches in particular. So it's a little tough to race them, but so are the Vipers. They are. I mean, we're driving next to each other, and every once in a while you'll hear them bump, and it's like, wow, really? So they're wide for sure.
Do you
Yeah.
have old style track or the new style?
Tommy, mostly Tommy with a
Okay.
couple of Auto World thrown in, just a couple pieces here and there. I
Did
would
you
say
happen to see
maybe
that short video that Kenton sent?
no.
He put it out there. Slot car and HO trains. Kenton. He did a side by side comparison of the new track with the Aurora Tyco track.
Oh, really?
It's different.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta check that
he
out.
used the Audi R10
Yeah.
and put it on a corner, and it smacked every time.
Oh, yeah, they're wide too, those cars. Rubbing is racing indeed, Scott, but,
Yeah, but
bumping them
they
off
fit
isn't.
on the new AFX Race Masters track. They both fit around the corner,
Yeah.
but just barely.
Wow.
And I've done this many times in my videos. I
Yeah.
don't have the old track, so it was kind of interesting to see when Kenton sent me that video that he posted, and it was just blew me away. I had no idea it was that. It's only a difference of like 2 mils, but that's the difference.
Yeah, sure, 2 mils is 2 mils.
Yeah,
No kidding. I
yeah.
gotta get that one too.
And
Racing,
of
yeah,
course,
that'll
the
play
T
good.
jets are a little bit more narrower cars
Oh,
too, as
yeah. Oh,
well,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess,
Except unless they're like modified for the fray, then they're back to being pretty wide. But even still, I don't think they hit what like that Peugeots and all those on AFX, right?
yeah, yeah,
I know Bill likes that no magnet racing.
yeah. No magnets, fun.
Yeah, yeah. I got to trim the pins. I've only got one that I was tinkering with my Chaparral Camaro
Oh yeah.
that I showed in one of my other videos. All I got to do is trim the pin. And I found, what works great? Not little scissors because it comes crooked. Nail clippers because you get
Oh,
two blades and they cut even. Works well. Works really well. And you think I would have done it by now, but I don't. I didn't. Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
that's one of the easier things you could do, right?
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
And 10 different ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shorter distance around the track. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you do one lap, one set around every lap, or sorry, every oh, whoa, one lap around every so every lane gets one lap, or how does that work? You just run the record off one lap specific?
Yeah, we just did a one. Yeah, we let everybody just get on track. We try to rotate lanes, but everybody seems to gravitate to the blue lane because they know that's where the record is. As soon as somebody
Oh
wants to play,
yeah.
it's like I'm going in. And they just like bump each other out of the way. But that's just running laps and fooling around. Organized racing a little bit different for us. I tried to get 4 cars equal, like IROC style. Leave the car on the lane and switch the people and rotate through. And race coordinator does that really well. They do it really nice.
Oh yeah.
It's real simple to just walk across. And it's neat too because now my track used to be driver stations down this side, all 4, but now we've did 2 and 2. And it's a
Oh
lot more fun. It's a lot more fun if you're just fooling around because everybody can put your car on. There's no delay, walking around all the time. Racing would be different. We don't know how that would work with marshals. You can't run around people. So we would think
right.
probably it would turn into more of a crash and burn situation, or one crash, you're out, park it,
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but we haven't done it yet. That's the thing. We haven't done that yet. We really haven't had an organized race. It's got to be a good 2-3 months. Just, it's always different people. I set a text out to 20, 30 people and, you say, don't reply to all. And that's all I get. So, some people, I'm away. I mean, this summer's been funny, a lot of people trying to get out and get away and do their thing, but it'll be a winter sport for sure. I know everybody will be here. I know everybody.
Oh yeah. Well, that's when I expect YouTube to light up again, slot
Yeah,
car wise.
I agree. I agree.
Because that's what I'll be doing all winter long. I mean, damn, it's -30 outside. I ain't going to play in the snow. That's
Yep.
that's for
Yep.
kids to do.
Yep. 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 We got heat down here, so we're happy. Stay nice and toasty. We got a human pit lane over there at the bar, although we don't use it. I mean, like I said, 1978 back there. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
some big rig racing.
I like the big rigs. Just yes, Scott, you're right. I got to wire my call buttons. I'll get into that in a second, actually. But yeah, Robert, I big rigs are fun. That was one of the first races I did at Nostalgia Hobby in New Jersey. They invited me, like, oh, you got to come out. You got to come out. Actually, let me tell a kind of a funny story. So I'm an IT guy by trade, and I work for this very big pharma company who got bought out. So right before we got bought out, we were merging webs and merging email addresses and all these things, right? And I had just really gotten back into slot cars. So Google, I don't even think we were using Google, maybe Yahoo or even something older. So
Yeah.
I'm searching, 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 and I find a little web page with some slot car stuff, but the email address is the same as mine, same company. I went, oh, that can't be right. Something must be broken.
Uh-oh.
So I said, I get the guy's name and I put it into our address book and email. He doesn't come up. I didn't know he was on our Salesforce. They're separate. I don't know this. I said, you know what? Let me just take a shot. So I sent the guy an email. I'm like, hey, I'm in New Jersey. I'm digging slot cars. Is this real? Or did I make a mistake? Is there something wrong with the email? He didn't even reply. He showed up in the office. He's like, what? Another slot car guy? That weekend, boom, I was down in Scotch Plains doing races and big rig, doing big rigs. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you saw me walk by that was an Aurora tub, original Aurora tub. Hold on. You get a lot of people when Sweet Jane and JoJo make Italian food. Oh, that's true. We have had catered events by my girls. Oh, and let me tell you, boy, everybody goes nuts for their food. One of the first events we had, my girlfriend's like, let's make food. These girls made baked ziti, and JoJo, our friend who was in the video
Oh
today on the
man.
left, she made a pasta salad like I've never had before, Italian style. Oh my God. It
Oh,
was a
that's
day. We were here for 6 hours, and two and a half of it was eating food, sitting in this back room, just BSing. Oh, glorious. So we're going to do it again. Pizza and beer.
picnics,
Yeah, I know,
eh?
Rich, the basics. Listen, this is New Jersey. We do it Italian style in this basement,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, eh? Going big
Baked ziti,
and going home.
trays. Sweet Jane made trays, 2 trays of baked ziti. It was huge, and it was gone. It
Oh,
was,
I love Big City, man. Oh,
oh,
so good.
you've never had it till her.
Oh
You
man.
guys don't even have pizza where you live. If you don't come to New
No,
Jersey or New York,
that's my problem here. We check first
that's
off, we've
true.
been through the Domino's, we've been through the Pizza Hut, we've been through all the Caesars, the you
Oh,
name it, we've been
oh,
through it. So
oh,
then we have to start checking these mom and pop pizza restaurants
yeah.
because I have a little finer taste than just
Sure,
Domino's these days. Don't get me
sure.
wrong, Domino's okay if you're super hungry and you
Uh,
need to have it 5 minutes from now.
uh-huh.
Okay, but we're always on the search for something bigger and better, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's kind of how it goes here.
So the Uncle Brian I mentioned early on, the very first figure eight, he now works up in Minnesota and or lives in Minnesota rather, and he says, as soon as we come here, we're looking to take them out to get some really good food, and they're like, no, we just want pizza. We're like, no, 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 we're gonna go out to a nice restaurant. He goes, no, you don't understand. In Minnesota, we get crap on a cracker. That's our
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you don't understand it. We have to. And of course, they take back Taylor ham for our South Jersey people. That's pork roll. And that's something that you guys have it too. I don't know what you guys call it, but we do it on breakfast sandwiches. Come visit New Jersey. Yeah, just don't come in via Newark Airport. You're going to evaluate us, all right?
Awesome. All right. So for anybody who's just joined us in the last few minutes or couple minutes, I guess I'm talking to the mayor from Gale Force Raceway on YouTube, of course. Make sure you go check him out, subscribe, like, and share. Always hit him up.
Thank
Check
you.
out all of his videos. Now, um,
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely, brother. No, the whole point of this Monday night Slot Car Live series is so that I can bring creators who are up and coming and let everybody know who's out there. If I
Yeah.
have to do it one by one, that's exactly how I'm going to go about
Yeah.
doing it,
Yeah.
and I've already started.
Yeah.
So I
Absolutely.
want to make
Yeah.
sure that everybody has a stage and everybody gets seen because there's a lot more than just me out there There's a certain crowd of people who want HO content in the community,
Mhm.
and if you guys want, make sure you can check out. You can check us out where we're all on video on Discord. Mayor, are you in front of your computer there?
No, I left that all upstairs. So guys, let me. I'll touch on that. So I do have a Discord channel as well. It's a place for us to video chat and BS and get together. You don't have to have video if you don't want to be on there. We might not want to see your mugshot no more than you want to see ours. But audio does help. It works if you've got Windows, Apple, computer, laptop, desktop. It works on any cell phone. You just download the Discord app, although you don't need that for a computer, and create an account just with an email address. It'll verify you, and then you're ready to go to the races. Gale Force Raceway Discord with underscores for spaces. So Gale underscore Force underscore Raceway underscore Discord. And it's funny, we used to say we're meeting Wednesday nights, but it seems like as soon as one person pops in, we all come flying into it. So we got the regulars, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us, but we'd love to get more. It's open to the public. Tell us about your hobby. We want to hear it too. Everything is to promote this hobby and move it forward. We have, if it's your hobby, you're going to want to grow it. You're going to want to see what other people are doing. And then add underscore Discord too there, Dan.
Oh,
Yep. But that's good because that's my channel, right? Gale underscore Force underscore Raceway. So that's how you can find me. If you'd like to subscribe, and share it to both Dan and myself, I appreciate you. But yeah, hop on. We have a good time. We really do. We talk about everything but politics.
absolutely. Yeah, it's nice to get together and chat with everybody equally.
Yeah.
Like this is like I said before, this is me talking to you guys, or me and a guest, me and in this case the mayor talking to you guys. Uh, in Discord, it's everybody talking to everybody.
Yep.
It's not my show; it's everybody's show. We're
That's
all
right.
there doing our thing and
That's
talking
right.
about pretty much whatever we want. Not necessarily slot cars, but mostly slot cars.
Yeah.
It's our common bond, so that's why we're there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
lots of yeah, no magnet talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark has to do all the magnet talk. It's good stuff. Where did you get the netting for the car catch? Oh, believe it or not, that's gutter guard. It's a little soft, but I kind of like it. I mean, you can see it's pretty flimsy, but it works. It stands up on its own with a couple of screws underneath, and it's just soft enough to absorb it. And it was funny too. My buddy Andy, you've seen him in many of my videos, said today, "Oh, we should get some one by in there." I said, "No, it's beautiful. It absorbs the impact. Nothing goes flying. It's good." And this on top is just door edge guard. A little hard to get on, I fully admit. Should have done something a little different, but it works. It works. It works well. You can see through it. You can lean on it when you got to get your car. Nothing breaks. It springs back up again. Works well. We know you love your magnets, Mark. So yeah,
Yeah,
it works.
but look
Yeah.
at all
So
the info we got from those that all that magnet testing in the last couple days, though, eh? See, that's another thing about Discord too. We have other creators like Mark's Slot Car Garage, and he's recently purchased a few magnet. I believe you would call them magnet checkers, or just downforce checkers, and he's able to give us the what's who and where on the magnets we're using in our cars.
yeah,
For instance, did you guys know that you could take two level 32 two level 30 magnets from an AFX car, put them together, and that equals, what was it? It was level 48, apparently.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was worth it instead of throwing them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth. I'm gonna double stack a couple, especially in the dragsters, because I need to keep them down. Those AFX chassis are pretty light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Jack,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you very
Giacomo,
much.
I saw you. Hello, friend. Yeah, guys. So Discord is easy. And listen, don't be intimidated. None of us know what we're doing. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I created it, and I still struggle with it every now and then. So don't just show up. Just show up. We'll talk. We'll get you through it. We'll get you through it. It's easy. It really is. It really is. And it's all about, you don't have to be a creator to be there. That's not what this is.
Nope.
Just be in the hobby. Rich's slot car room is there. Where he's always on there. You got Robert Fish on there. Dan's in there. Mark's slot car garage. They have to be. Most of those are creators, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be.
Yeah.
We get a new guy at least once a week. We want more.
Shifting the highs usually with us.
Yep.
Bill. Yeah.
Bill. Absolutely, Bill.
Actually, he's always there.
Yeah.
More than I am, that's for sure. But I try and get there as much as possible.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
There's usually someone hanging around, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Almost always. Always. Always.
What's that, Bill? Oh, few good. You glad you got recognized? Damn it, they forgot about me.
Oh, because I said probably don't have to be a creator. He was getting nervous.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, one day Bill's gonna make a video of this mystery collection. I know he's got stashed over there somewhere.
Yeah.
He keeps grabbing cars off the shelf, but I never see the shelf.
Yeah, yeah, right. He'll go. He comes behind this magic door,
Yeah.
and it's just like another car appears. It's like magic. We mentioned an old car. He's this one.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Yeah,
What
right.
do you have?
Oh, I gotta buy a couple of those. Yeah, like that
That's
one
it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep, yep. And let's not forget, Mark went out and bought a pink car in
Oh
honor
yeah.
of
Well,
my track. I didn't
something
forget.
it's something to talk about, right?
Absolutely. The magnet downforce on pink lanes. They all want pink lane advice.
Pink
Pink
lane.
lane
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah.
If I knew
Yeah.
what
Some
box
nice
they were in,
pink
I would grab my
carnation.
markers to show you. Indeed.
Oh my gosh.
Indeed. Yeah, so that's it, man. That's my history, and like I said, we even had we were starting to build a routed track at one point. Man, it was a lot of work, and I was learning it, and I was doing pretty good. But then, unfortunately, like I said, divorce happened. But you know what? As and it wasn't negative. We were still friends. We're great friends. We just weren't meant to be spouses. But without that, I wouldn't have my sweet Jane.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting right here, probably.
That's right.
Indeed. Just for me,
Yeah.
man. You bet, Mark. Scott, you're all right.
So, so where do you see this channel going?
Oh, I don't know. Keep growing. I'm not like I want to get subscribers. I'm going to retire on. Ain't nobody going to retire on a slot car channel.
Not in slot
We're
cars,
just
no.
here to share the hobby. This is my style of doing slot cars.
Right.
Dan has a style and Rich has a style. We all have our different styles or different things that we're doing. Some of us like magnets more, Mark. Some of us like magnets less, Bill. Some of us love the mayor, sweet Jane. How many cars do you have? Not a lot, Don. I think my last count, I just cracked 60. And which is really sad because I had a lot more when I got out of the hobby the last time.
Oh yes.
I sold them to an older fella here, and he had three boys, a pair of twins, a set of twins, and a little younger guy. And he was going to town. Nice guy too. He kept in touch for a little while. Kept showing us all the different layouts his kids were doing, but then it just sort of stopped. So who knows what he did with them? But yeah, it is what it is. I'd love to get my old cars back someday. I see him when I go to shows and go, oh, I had that one. Oh, I had that one. And,
Right.
it's nostalgic, but I've got the track. If I start buying all my old cars, I'm going to lose focus of what I like to do. I like having at least 4 cars, the same IROC style, so at least we can compete and make it a little more fun.
See, that's exactly what happened with me when I came back into the hobby after such a long break. The first thing I was after was absolutely everything I had when I was, at that last moment of my collection.
Yep.
And then you have this huge break, whatever reason. A lot of us, it's just purely because it's not cool,
Yeah.
right? To have a girlfriend and be 15 or 16 years old. So you sort of lose contact a little bit, but you're still playing with friends and stuff here and there.
Yep.
But then, like I said, as adults, we have a little different kind of capital, and we're able to maneuver some of that around to get some of the bigger projects done as opposed to just making do, right?
Yeah, indeed, indeed, indeed. So yeah, like I said, it's just fun, and honestly, like I said, it just started from a chat, just cleaning up the old basement here, and started talking to my buddy Ernie, and he's like, "Oh, I had that track," and That's actually so if you go to my home page, there's that little video that starts automatically and it plays and it tells you what it built from. And you can actually see some of the old basement, the old wood paneling and the orange and black carpet and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, here's what it is now. Epoxied floor, real nice and everything
Yeah.
painted. It's nice and bright down here.
Well, I think people really enjoy seeing the transformations of other people's slot car rooms, and it's
Oh,
like I
yeah.
said too. We're all curious in nature as humans, and we
Yep.
only want to see what other people have. You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
you're going to show me what you have. All right.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. I mean, we've done, I've invited my buddy Andy over. We've taken shelving down. We've moved a wall, sort of. Thankfully, it wasn't load bearing. We figured that out first. That was a good idea.
woo.
Oh, here's the bedroom. You know, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, we got a drag strip over there. Thanks to you. It's still haven't really played with it yet, though. I tinkered with it the other night, and it was a little bit fun. And then it becomes the table I pile things on.
Right.
I really want to get it on this wall, but I'm really concerned. I got to watch this wall this winter. We got a little bit of moisture, and I got to keep an eye on it. I want to make
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, I want to make sure it's not going to be a genuine issue. So far, so good, but I want to keep an eye on it. And if we make it through that winter fully, that track will be as long as I feel like making it.
Well, how long is your front stretch?
This,
Yeah.
yeah, it's an it's a 4 by 16 table. It's probably about 15 feet.
Pretty close
Yeah.
to having a drag
Oh,
strip on
no,
your
no, no,
front
no.
stretch.
No, 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 no. The room, however, is 42 feet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So from over there, I'm sitting about maybe 3/4 up. There's still another 15 to 18 feet in front of me.
Oh yeah.
So you may have seen like some of the videos with the PlayStation. If I go over there in that corner and turn around, the track's far away for
Yeah,
sure.
that digital Hot Wheels setup for the HO racing, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like it. The
Yeah.
one that I sold you there, that's actually good. If I didn't have plans to acquire like the Sick Dragon,
Yeah.
I would have kept that because it's really cool. Actually, I think it's a good way to stage your cars and have some sort of realism. you
Yep.
know. And
Yep.
how fun is it? I've seen so many videos of people just like pulling it out at like picnics or
Christmas
family gatherings
around the
or
Christmas tree. Yeah.
I could just see it in my family. Everybody be throwing up loonies and toonies. Like, I bet you $2 that I win, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like winner take all, and. So it's such a great way to deal with it. And
Yeah.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we'll get you inspired as soon as you see a few
Yeah.
of my drag strip
Absolutely.
videos.
Yep, yep. And Adam, I did see it. Yeah. So if you want, I'll give you another quick tour of the room, just because I've already done it once in this video. But I'll give everybody and whoever tuned in a little bit later. So let me flip the video again. I'll go to
Awesome.
the far side just to give you an idea. So you can see I started with a giant raceway when I got back in. So I'm just
Oh
about
yeah.
in the corner, and you can see it's pretty far. But it's four.
Wow, man, you got a lot of room there, brother.
Oh yeah, starting back here, you can see the Miata console. You can see again the pile up of the drag strip, and then it goes all the way down. 42 feet, I think I measured, and it's quite a bit. I have the table in the middle just for tonight's video here. Usually, this is all
Yeah.
set up and nice for food and all that. But yeah, here you go, Adam. So it's a 4 by 16, about 68 feet. You can see our controllers there and our driver stations. So these are not hooked up. This is just to remind everybody how they go. So once in a while the clips will pop off. So actually they haven't come off in a while. So yes, it is 2 tables. Indeed, it's 4 by 8s. And I'll kind of give you a little thing right down there. You can see them, and I have them joined underneath. It's just a little 2 by 4 and ran some drywall screws underneath. That was easy. An old
Yeah.
school laptop, nice and thick and heavy, and Windows
Uh,
7. That's all I need. And
Mayor,
power supply. Yes, sir.
G Bud 14 wants to know if you're going to be at the Persephone show on 9/17.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You'll see me. I'll have a Gale Force T-shirt on if the weather permits. But yeah, I'll be there. Absolutely. I got a couple of guys going. You'll see Andy from some of my videos. He'll be there. I'm friendly with Guy and Paul Graziano. They run slot car table there. A lot of Auto World stuff. M&M Hobbies is there. Another good friend of mine, Mario. Nostalgia Hobbies usually there too, or my friend Joe. And you see Jane, yeah, yes, Mayor will be there. Sometimes I kidnap her. Yeah, sometimes I kidnap.
Yeah.
And yes, I did meet Brian the last time.
Oh,
That
you
was
did,
kind of
eh?
cool. Yes, I did. I have a autographed picture. Yes, I
Nice.
do. Yeah, and I sent it to him. It might be on his wall. I don't know though. I should find out. I have to bust
Ah,
his chops, but it might be. It might be. So yeah, I'll definitely be his Parsippany show. Quakertown, no, that's a little ride. But FYI, if you're really close to the Parsippany show, guys, I could, if I wasn't fat, I could bicycle ride there. That's how close. So that's how close. So if you want to see Gale Force Raceway, I mean, without a video, you want to come see it in person, you're in. You're in. All you got to do is find me. All right.
oh, you'd be
Yeah.
handing out signatures, brother.
Oh, I got an autograph. Hold on, let me get this back in here so I don't lose it.
Make sure you bring your closed slot cars so that the mayor here can sign them because
Yeah,
everybody's gonna be famous one day.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, I do autographs. I do autographs. So
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. So I hope that was enough of a tour. Again, sorry for those who saw it twice. But yeah, that's it, man. This is the race room, and like I said, we've been enjoying it. I mean, we hang up something new all the time. I've even got. Oh, when's the next show? I think the closest one is this September. It's like 2 weeks away, right? 17th, I think. I think so. I'll have to look. I usually have the flyers and stuff hanging in the end of my videos, but I haven't done a real big video in a little while. There's a Quakertown show. There is a Parsippany, which is probably the biggest one in New Jersey, September 17th. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I kind of
Adam, are
figured
you
as
going
much.
to that?
Tinker Toys is. Yeah, I already heard that Brian was going
Okay.
to go back. Hopefully he does good. Richfield, Ohio. I know there's one for those guys, right? Right. Cleveland. So you're getting more west for these guys, but we have a lot of them here. We have the Super Bowl of slot cars over the winter. The Bob Beers holds one in a Huntington, New York hotel, and man, they take over the joint. They just take over. It's supposed to be just as big as Parsippany.
Oh yeah.
Parsippany's is big. You can see that in my videos too. Guys, if you go look at my thumbnails of my videos, you can see one where it says I meet the police. That's
Oh
the show.
yeah, yeah. I remember that one.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the show. You want to take a look at a big show, boy, poke in there. And my boy Kenton is in there too in that video. When he had my track record, the son of a gun. Everybody likes to steal my track record.
Hey, how's that? Hey, a friend comes over,
Yeah.
steals your track record, and takes
You
off.
that car was on maybe like 8 laps, and he had the record, and then he dropped under 4, and it went. He said, "What was that? We didn't know that sound." And apparently, my software was set for 4 seconds or 5 seconds. He went under 5, and it made like it was an error. I went, "Uh-oh." So I had to go
Oh
looking for it.
shit.
We had to lower the threshold because we didn't think anybody could go that fast. And within like 8 to 10 laps, he was flying. Yeah, and then the Queen. So the Queen has a rule, guys, just so you know. I want to share this. It's important. I know you saw those track records up there, right? So whatever the track record is, by default, Jane gets 1/10 less, so that she's always the champ. She'll write it in the corner real small. She'll look at the time slip and then write Jane, with a different time slip, like a 10th less than the record. She'll make it real small in the corner. She's sneaky that way. I never got a flyer for September. Jack, you know what? Maybe I'll make a short with a couple of the invites coming up. I have them on my phone, but I don't want to come off the video just to look. So there's another one I'm missing, and it's not that far away. Well, for me, I should say. It's in Pennsylvania, I know. Editing, great chat. All right.
Thanks a lot,
League.
Slot Car League of Champions. I
Yeah, thank
appreciate
you,
being
sir.
here.
Great
Everybody
video.
who hasn't subscribed to Slot Car League of Champions,
Yes, please do, guys.
this is the time. Please feel free to do so. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time for you joining us tonight.
Doing some great content, League of Champions.
Absolutely.
Great content. I have been tuning in fully. So, guys, please go like and subscribe his as well. Palmer, that's the one. Thank you, G-Bud. Yeah, Palmer, PA. There's a nickname, right? Isn't that like some kind of like gymnasium? It's named after someone. It's not too far for me. It's closer to my buddy Andy, so my excuse is to go to him, pick him up, and go there. But we didn't get to it this year. There was some other family plan that we got out. So so I got to ask you. I heard you say it before, Dan. What is a loony and a toonie?
Oh, a loony and a toonie. A loony is $1, and a toonie is a $2.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually a toonie. It's got a bear, a picture of a polar bear on it. So it's not even. It's just because the first one had a picture of the loon on it. or the Canada Goose.
Yeah.
So it's called the Looney. Or no, it was a loon. So that's how it became the Looney, and then the Toonie was just the nickname.
But that's legal tender though. Was what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
That's what was
that would
on
be a
there.
$1 coin. We don't have bills uh, in the 1 and 2 denomination anymore.
Yep.
They're
That's
coins, and in fact, they're going to make the $5 bill a coin soon too.
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So yeah.
G-Bot, I saw that, by the way, the Charles Schrin Center. Yeah, it's like an athletic center. And again, it's supposed to be a pretty big show. I think they bring in some Matchbox and remote control stuff too, if I'm not mistaken. But don't hold me to that. I know RC is just huge and still is. I wish we were that big. We were at one point when we were, all younger. Slot car tracks all over the planet.
Oh man, just crazy, hey?
Yeah, and I'll
Watching
tell
some of
you,
those videos.
yeah, and there's still like 6 or 7 decent raceways in New Jersey. One of them is not even that far away. Actually, where the lap record holder is, there's one right in his town.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah, right in his town. It's not far from here at all. Not
The Queen. I live in Winnipeg. It's like right in the middle of Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba.
She knows Canada. She'll tell you. Here it comes. She
Yeah,
was she was up
and
there.
Robert Fish actually lives in Ontario.
Yep, yep. Go ahead, sweet Jane. You tell him. She's a Canada girl.
Yeah.
Actually, she's a little bit of everything. Chicago, Canada, Atlanta. She's
Oh
been all
yeah.
over. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I met Sweet Jane in the 6th grade, right before I got kicked out of Catholic school for 3 months.
Yeah,
Yep. That's a true
that's
story.
right, eh?
Canucks. Indeed. Indeed. So yeah, that's it. That's Gale Force Raceway in a nutshell, guys. I mean, I've come in and out of the hobby a few times, but I've always wanted to get a real track and a real table, and I've got it.
Boy,
And I'm
don't
not,
I know that.
yeah, I've got it. I'm happy with it. I love your drag strip, Dan. By the way, I've been really
Oh,
watching.
thank you very much. I
Yeah, yeah,
appreciate
yeah. It looks great. Looks great.
it. Yeah. Oh, Willowdale, Ontario. How close to that is that to the Manitoba border?
Yep, she'll tell you.
Willowdale sounds familiar.
Oh, she might not remember that part. She was young when she was there, but you never know.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
So, for those who just joined us or caught us halfway in between here, I'm talking to Gale Force Raceway, the mayor. Of course, his YouTube channel. We've just talked to him about what his HO story to glory was. He showed us his track, told us the story of the basement, and make sure everybody needs to go check him out. He's one of the rising YouTube stars here in slot car. Uh, yeah, exactly. Are you talking about me?
Oop.
But you know what? It's a true statement.
Yeah.
So, guys, don't forget. Uh, for new members and current members, I will be giving away one of 4 slot cars. So you have 1 week to enter. So if you're not sure if you want to spend the what is it, 75 cents American per month to get in on this one, well, um, my members are lucky people. That's all I got to say. So I want to thank you guys for watching tonight on Monday Night Slot Car Live. Every week's getting bigger and better. And I want to thank Mayor specifically for joining me tonight and joining all of us.
Well,
Uh, Mayor, thank you, my friend. I absolutely appreciate it. You're
and
one
I
stand-up guy, and we are lucky to have you in our community.
and I thank you, my friend, and I thank you for all the content from all the other creators out there as well. I genuinely appreciate you having me here tonight, one on one. It was cool, real
Yeah,
cool to do. I really enjoyed that, and I even had
awesome.
Sweet Jane in the background. I'm surprised you guys didn't mock me much more about my pink lane. Yeah, right.
We'll get you in Discord after the show, brother.
Indeed, indeed. Adam, I will see you in a few
Awesome,
weeks.
guys.
Yeah,
To
guys, don't
everybody
forget
else,
now.
Adam, Scott, the Queen, Robert, Rich, G, G Bud 14, Shift, everybody. If I've forgotten somebody, did I say Adam? Doug, thanks a lot, guys. We absolutely appreciate it. Jack, thank you very much for inviting or inviting. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Mark, thank you very much. Everybody, absolutely fantastic. From all of us here at Slot Valley Racing,
And Gale Force Raceway.
thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
See you on
Ow!
Discord, guys. Thank you.